You're listening to the Pepper and Me podcast, Around the Dinner Table with Cherie, Cam and Lorne, where we chat all things food and business.
All right, welcome to Around the Dinner Table. My name's Lorne and I don't even have anything funny for you today. Cherie.
You failed. You've run
One job for the podcast.
You've run out of insults for me.
You come up with something, but
We're shaking it up again this week. Do you have a food trend?
No.
Nah. I've got a one. Should we do our plates first?
Okay.
On our plates. Got anything? You're really not bringing anything to the
Nah,
table
literally
this week,
not.
are you?
Literally not.
Is it just?
I'll be honest.
I just need someone to talk back to me, don't I?
It's
Listen to me.
No, well, I mean, normally I bring good stuff, but we've got a newborn at the moment, so we're literally actually on HelloFreshes at the moment, which
Are they good?
no.
No. Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely gone downhill. So last time we had a baby, it was lockdown, and we did HelloFresh, and it was great. Like, it was really helpful to know that meals were going to show up. We didn't have to think about it. This time around, it's not so good as last time, which is sad. But yeah, so no, what's been on my plate is average HelloFresh meals. But that's what I need at the moment when we've got a newborn and a 3-year-old toddler that acts like he's 13. He literally had a breakdown the other day, like a full-on meltdown, like tantrum on the ground, hitting the ground, because he wasn't allowed to drive the car.
Perfectly reasonable. That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway, what's been on your plate?
Okay, well, yeah, I will pick up the slack from you.
Yeah, considering you're off
Standard.
gallivanting around yesterday while we were
know.
all working hard.
I know, and very tired as well. I've got a couple. I went to Embra for dinner last night, and this is in Taupo, and I reckon it's one of the best restaurants in the country.
Really?
Yeah, actual. So
Where is it?
It's Kaimanawa Street. Like, it's in it's a house.
Oh, really?
It's been converted into a restaurant.
Okay.
So they've maybe got 30 seats in this house, so like in different rooms.
Was that the one where you were looking out over the water?
No, it's in a house. It was at 2 Mile. We went for a beer.
Okay.
Complained about why they have no fries. Yeah, again. They're charging $10 to use the floating raft as well. You know how you swim in the lake and they had that flotation thing? Yeah, they're charging $10 for that as well.
Goodness.
Yeah, so they are borderline.
Capitalising on it, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. They're actually pushing the boundaries. If you don't get some fries in-house soon,
We're
you'll
going to have
be
to do
edging on the cancel list. You are. Okay, all right, Embra. So Embra is run by a husband and wife team. She runs the front of house, he runs the kitchen.
Yep.
And there's maybe only one other person in the kitchen, one other person front of house.
Right.
So like real tight.
Real small.
There's no menu. There's one menu and you get what you get. You can pick how many courses you want, 2, 3, 4 or 5.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a set menu, but a little bit like it changes every day.
It changes once a month. He changes
Okay.
it. Yeah. And it's all very extremely seasonal. So he just uses very seasonal produce, like month to month. So it's $105 for 5 courses with bread and amuse-bouche, which is, I think, once again,
That's not bad.
extremely reasonable
Yeah.
for the
5
quality of food that you're getting. It's very fine dining. It's quite out the gate fine dining. It's incredible. So what did we have? We started with a little power ravioli, which had a preserved lemon and then a celeriac soup kind of poured around it, which was amazing. And there was a little canapé of chicken liver parfait with a mandarin jelly on the top on a crisp bread. He bakes his own fresh sourdough every morning. It come with a honey truffle butter. Like, it's just perfect, all amazing. And the standout dish for me was like a spelt risotto with a pan-fried butterfish on the top. And then around the outside of the risotto was this like chorizo sauce. But it was just one line of ring. But it was the most vibrant, like, tasting sauce I've ever tasted.
How do you make a chorizo sauce?
Well, I don't know. You must infuse, blend. I don't know. It was wicked. It was wicked. Highly recommend. And how great for Taupo to have.
A fine dining place like that.
Yeah, and honestly, like, just incredible, great people,
Nice.
great setting, beautiful little restaurant, great wine list, 10 out of 10.
That's quite cool. It's definitely one of the, like, having that, I guess they're going to be capped at what they can do. Like, if you've only got 30 seats, you've only got one menu, but how simple is it? Like, they will be able to run forever and not run into any issues.
Yes.
Because there's, like, staff
There's no
issues.
waste.
Like,
There's no waste in their kitchen. Everything, because we sat right by the kitchen pass, and it just runs smoothly, like
it'd be so
smoothly oiled machine.
Yep.
And yeah, you obviously have to book. But I tried to book. I only knew I was going like the day before, and I booked it,
fine.
and there was a booking. So
Nice.
yeah, great, highly recommend. And the other thing I finally tried was Lloyd's Sandwiches in town.
Oh, yeah.
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 It wasn't blown away. Yeah. Meh. It was alright.
It's a sandwich?
Sandwich, $18 sandwich. Nice bread. Yeah. Nothing to rave about.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
I know.
And you'd been recommended that for a while?
Yeah, I've been watching them on Instagram for a
Yep.
while, ages, and they always look good. You know, those sandwiches like
Yes.
chocker packed with
Yep.
the. You don't like the corned beef, but there was like a cold chicken
Yep.
one. I don't know. I was just expecting more.
Okay.
Cool place though. They had some cool little. I bought some of that hot honey. I bought a packet of that dried oregano, which I love, and that marshmallow fluff, which I've never seen.
And that was all there, so is it
Yeah, they sell like just random bits and bobs.
interesting? Interesting.
That's it. That's it for my plate.
The toasty competition's going on at the moment, eh? Did you see that?
Yeah, it is.
We haven't got any involvement in there, have we?
No,
But
we haven't
there'll
this year.
definitely be some interesting places to try.
Kitty Falls won that last year, eh?
Did they?
I think so. And they did, because they do
They're doing
actual
another one this
barbecue on
year.
their smoky barbecue. Yeah, it looks amazing. We should definitely go and try that.
We should. That's real close as well to us.
Yes.
Nice.
That's my plate. And the
Okay.
only food trend that I've seen a lot recently is the Vietnamese pizza, which is like a rice paper in a frying pan, and then you put like scrambled egg on it.
Right.
And then like
Yep.
spring onion and chili oil and stuff, and then you flip it over. So it's like an omelette with a rice paper on the outside. And I think it looks really weird. I'd be interested if anyone raves about it. I'll cook it.
Yep.
I'll give it a go. I'll report back.
Okay.
Not sure. Yeah. No
Cool.
follow. Yeah, I thought we should do something a bit more positive this week.
Okay, because you're
Because
cancelling
we've
everything.
cancelled everything last week, so we can do top 5 lists. Have you got some top 5 lists?
Yep. You asked me to do my top 5 recipes on the club, so I just asked Jess.
Ah. Really not bringing much to the table today.
Well, you might be able to. So she's told me the chicken broccoli bake,
Yeah.
the French onion chicken. Apparently, the carrot cake that's on there is getting heaps of good reviews.
Okay.
It's like the best carrot cake around.
Okay.
Baked chicken tacos and the kitchen sink cookies.
Oh yeah, they're great. Yeah, they got like smashed up pretzels and chips and all
yep.
sorts of them. They're great.
So there's some sort of top 5 / just 5 really good recipes on the club at the moment.
Excellent. I've asked the staff what their favourite work lunch has been.
Yeah. What was
Eva.
the first response?
Lorne's
My
lasagna toppers.
toppers.
The lasagna toppers that Lorne made us. Thanks, Troy. Scones all day. So the scones are rating very highly. Luke said the lamb sarguala, but that he's only been here 1 week, so he's maybe not got a full overview. The barbecue potato thingy that looks like pork belly, that is the potato pave. Shay said that's her favourite as well. And that's it's a layered potato bake that you cut into squares and deep fry.
Oh yeah, that stuff's
It is
amazing.
actually
Yes.
a ridiculous food. Yeah, it's very great food. The potato pave, that recipe's on the club. Ash said the swordfish semi. I made the TikTok of that. It was this beautiful fat chunk of swordfish, and I crumbed it. Oh, it was just legendary. Christine says skillet cookie.
It's underrated, eh?
It is underrated. That is the most underrated dessert ever. It takes
So easy.
literally 8 minutes to make, and it's so perfect.
And it's so like quick. You literally like cook dinner, chuck that in the oven, eat dinner,
Yeah.
and then it's done,
And then
it's
it's
warm,
done.
and it's like a scoop of ice cream,
Oh.
and you're away.
And you'd pay for it at a restaurant. Like, it's a very high quality. The recipe for that, there's a recipe in the book for that, but then there's also club ones too. Leisha's the gyros, so the pita, the Moroccan chicken pitas that we do when we do pita day,
with
where we do
the
Moroccan chicken thigh and the chips and the feta and the tzatziki and the hummus, and you
I
shove it all
love
in the
meals
big.
like that.
Yeah, it's probably the
Sort of build your own.
yeah. That's a nice special meal.
Yeah, it's almost like a
very
buffet.
good. It is. It is almost like a buffet, but it's not, because it's all fresh cooked and there's only one hot thing and nothing sits around for hours and goes cold. So that's the top 5 work lunches.
Yep.
And then I've tried to do, I asked a few times what my top 5 Auckland restaurants are.
Oh yeah.
So I'll do them, I'll count down, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Coming in at number 5 is Bar Celeste, which is incredible food. I think some of the best food in Auckland, but they have terrible ambiance.
Oh.
It's on K Road, and
All right.
you kind of, if you can't sit inside, it's not great ambiance. They're great though. Number 4, Amano. This has only been freshly brought back to me since my experience the other week. Incredible. 3, I couldn't decide between place 2 or 3 for Hello Beastie and Bivico. That's the new one in the Viaduct. Bivico's got like classic Italian, like the beautiful pizzas, and like it's just delicious, perfect long lunch. And then Hello Beastie, I think, is best for dinner. They have the most incredible bites. Have I ever talked about Hello Beastie on the podcast? Yeah, I haven't been there for quite a while, but they do a Szechuan tuna raw bite, and it's, I reckon, one of the best bites you can eat. One of my favourite things ever.
Raw tuna.
Yeah, and I watched the guy because you can sit at the kitchen, and I love doing that. And I was watching they had like sort of a couple of like really really quick Asian chefs on the woks, and they just like they just don't stop, And then an older white guy on the cold section, and typically like when you're a junior chef, you do the cold section. That's where you start cooking.
Yep.
You just like making sashimi. It's very basic stuff, usually plating desserts. And I was like, that guy is literally running this whole kitchen without saying a word. You can just see his authority. Like, he just glances at every plate on the pass, and I'm like, I bet that's the owner.
Yeah.
So we Googled it, and it was.
Really?
And I was like, oh, I just have so much respect for that. If the owner, that's why the food's so good every time. Because the owner is standing there
Yeah. Watching
making
everything.
sashimi,
Yeah.
watching every plate
Yeah.
go out the thing. And that just, like, I love that. Yeah. That's how you know every plate's going to be perfect. Rate it so highly, and why I will never own a restaurant, because I will never be able to be there that often. My restaurant will open once a week.
Just get distracted as well.
Oh, I know. People always trying to talk to me. Too much going on. There was no distraction in that kitchen. Hello Beastie, very, very good. And number one that I've had in the last few years, the best meal in Auckland's been at Onzo by Josh Emmett.
Right.
Incredible, flawless, very, very good. Some really cool things I've not seen before. That's my number one. Yeah, so that's my top
Nice.
5 Auckland restaurants.
Nice work.
Have you got any other top 5 things?
I got top 5 pepper and me products.
Oh, yeah.
That's boring, eh?
Yeah.
I won't even do the top 5 then. I'll just say, like, one of my favourites that I think is underrated is Italian Stallion because of how much I use it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's so versatile in almost any sort of, like, easy dish. Like, and I'm probably using that in, like, every second HelloFresh at the moment as well to give all of the dishes more flavour. Ding Dong's coming back. We used to love it at the start, and then we went off it for a while when Sesh came in, and now we, like, going through it heaps, and Blow My Coals because of all the barbecue stuff at the moment.
Blow My Coals is very, very, very good.
Yep.
I love how everyone uses different things.
Yes.
I think jerk, it's very underrated.
Yeah,
It's almost
Well,
never used, but the flavours are very, very good.
I've only used it once.
Yeah, I need to use it more. I really need to bump it back. It's quite good in like Chinese cooking. I know it's not a Chinese spice; it's a Jamaican spice, but it's got those
Chinese five
spice, cinnamon. Yeah, it really comes out really nicely in any Asian cooking.
Would it be really good on like a pork belly or something?
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
beautiful, perfect on a pork belly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anything with fruit, like so any pork.
yep.
Because if you're
You'd put
gonna pair it with like a
pineapple or
pineapple
something,
salsa or like so the jerk at fried chicken tacos are great. Yeah, underrated. We need to bring that back actually. So many products I'm trying to use.
So
We actually have too many, It's
streamline.
yeah, I'm trying to streamline, and then we bring out bloody.
Oh.
Now we've gone into meal bags.
5 new meal bags. We're bringing out scone mixes, and in like 2 weeks, all of our bags are going to arrive for. Have we talked about it here? The medium.
Matariki.
Oh, the hemp. Oh yeah, my goodness.
We've got the
hemp
Matariki
ones.
range coming out.
Oh.
I know. We've got a
We've
lot
got all
on.
the medium-sized bags as well.
I know. We're moving everything into different sized packaging so that
It can run through the machine.
yeah, I can't keep up. But that'd be great to start using the machine that we
Yes, it
paid
would
for.
be.
That's been sitting there unused for 6 months. All right, we'll do one more top 5. You might be able to contribute to this.
Right.
Top 5 burger joints.
Oh, okay.
What's your favourite burger joint?
Can I just get Burger Fuel out of the way?
Oh yeah. I don't mind a burger fuel.
I think it's solid. I think it's like
Yeah.
the sort of
I
fast,
don't hate
easy
it.
one.
Yeah, that's the best of the takeaway burgers for sure.
Yep. There is a place in Rotorua at Secret Spot, the spa place where they do. So
Yes.
I'll go for a mountain bike, and there's a little like dude with like a barbecue there that does smash burgers, and they are so good every time. And I don't know if it's because you're like buying a beer, you've just been out riding for 3 hours, and you want a
Having a-
burger,
having
and
a
they're
hot
delicious.
spa.
I can't remember. I think it's like Blue Smoke. I'll have to.
Yeah, it is.
Is it Blue Smoke?
Something smoke.
Yeah.
The barbecue joint at Secret Spot.
Yep,
Yeah, I've been
yep.
meaning to go back to Secret Spot because I love it there. I think it's great.
And it's mean, and they serve it with chips, like a bag of chips.
Oh, like potato crisps.
Potato crisps.
Oh, cracker.
Yeah, yeah. So you get this like sloppy like smash burger, which is
Yeah.
delicious, and then like a handful of really soft
Potato crisps.
on the side.
There's that bagel place in Australia. They do the filled bagel, cut it in half, and then you get crisps and pickles
Yeah.
on the plate. I do like that. It's quite a good little lunch.
Have you go one and I'll go one more.
Okay, I'm gonna put I'm going Rosemary's and Topor. We went there the other night. And Rosemary's used to be owned by Paulie's.
Paulie's, yep.
Yeah, which was the best burger. I would have put them at number 1.
Yep.
But it's been sold a couple of times. I haven't been back there, but the feedback's not been great.
Okay.
Don't trust me on that one. I've not been there personally. But they're doing a couple of burgers at Rosemary's, and they're good. And I had a Cobb salad the other night. I really enjoyed it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And loaded fry.
Nice.
I love a loaded fry.
Yep, same.
If it could be like I'll give it a week.
Yep.
Like I'd be like, this is loaded fry week.
Yep. Yeah, we could do that.
Gravy, cheese, jalapenos, bacon bits. Yum.
We so this was going to be my next one, which is Winner Winner, which is funnily enough
okay.
now owned by Burger Fuel. But so that started in Hamilton, you know, and they do like probably the best fried chicken burger I think
Okay.
out of anywhere. We always used to go there when we were in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And they do loaded fries as well. So they do the gravy and like poutine kind of thing.
Yes.
But we used to always get the roasted capsicum and vegan mayo loaded fries because that was delicious.
Right.
And it was like a roasted capsicum.
I
with
don't think I've ever
sauce.
had their fried chicken
Really?
burger. Yeah. I've had
Would
their
you
sweet.
normally-
Don't they do like a s'mores pie? I remember the s'mores. I remember.
And a pinkie pie
Yeah, the
and
pinkie
a-
pie. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Big fat giant pies.
Yeah.
But I don't really go to Hamilton, so.
Right, fair.
Yeah.
And they do a really good what's the vegan like pulled pork thing?
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit. They do a really good jackfruit burger.
Yeah. Next, third place, Palace Burger in the Mount.
Oh yeah.
You had a not amazing experience.
Oh, the burgers are good.
Yeah.
but-
Oh, okay. It was. It's a pub now. It is a pub now.
It's like a proper.
It's a
bar.
dive. It's a dive bar. That's
pub.
what they wanted it to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, I still take the kids there. They probably shouldn't be there, but.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Well, we walked in with Abel, like a 2-year-old. We were like, oh, yeah, let's not stay here. He would have literally like run up to like the 50-year-old dudes playing pool and like
Yeah.
tried to steal the pool balls. and
Yeah, I
it
took
wouldn't have been
4
good.
kids there and I just abandoned them and pretended they weren't mine. We sat at a different table and enjoyed our burgers and fries.
Right,
They
so
do,
you're irresponsible and I'm
Yeah,
responsible.
we were at the pub. We were having a good time. They do a kids burger, and I ordered 4 kids, and you know what my kids are like. They don't really eat anything.
Yep.
Kit doesn't eat anything. 4 burgers and fries, not a scrap left on the plates.
Work. Nice.
That would be the top kids burger then in the world, because that's never
'Cause they-
happened ever before. 4 entire kids meals eaten by kids.
Nice.
Incredible. Number 2, Parade Burger in Auckland. They make a pretzel bun. And it's not super chewy, but it does have that pretzel vibe.
Yep.
And the meat is incredible. Like, it's actually mind
Kind
blowing.
of bagely, I guess, isn't it? Oh no.
No, it's soft. It's a soft
Yep.
pretzel. It's
Yep.
just, I think it must be poached. I don't
They
know.
poached them. Didn't they poach them in like something like acidic or something?
You put baking soda when you
Baking soda,
poach.
right.
Yeah, I don't know why. The best, I reckon that's, best burger. Great, amazing. They do a crispy shrimp po' boy on the bagel roll, and it's like big, fat, crispy prawns and like a little bit of iceberg. It's perfect. Great. And number 1, still in my eyes, unbeatable, Burgers by Lex.
Yep.
The BBL.
Yep.
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 That used to be a food truck here, and he randomly does his burgers
pop-ups.
at the pop-up at Special Mention.
Right.
He does the best burger I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah, the
Yep.
burger at Special Mention is delicious.
Yep. So that's those ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I've got one more top 5. This is getting boring.
I don't know. We'll see.
Top 5 meals that I've cooked. This might be encroaching on the lunch territory, or the top 5 meals that I can cook. I come up with my top 5 signature dishes.
You want me to input into it?
Yeah, probably. I've got the fried chicken burger.
Yep.
That's like
That's kind of signature.
it's quite signature. It's not as good as those other burger places, to be fair though. My sagwala, my lamb sagwala. When I do it with a whole lamb shoulder and then pull the lamb shoulder and then like have all day to muck around with it.
Yep.
That's probably, Mum and Dad reckon that's the best thing I can cook. And the rendang roti, like a pulled beef rendang roti. Yeah, with the slaw,
Dang.
like chili oil, kewpie, lots of like coriander, spring onions,
On
peanuts.
the on
That's
the
just
flaky
on
or
the
with
flaky
the
roti.
Yep.
It is probably my favourite food, I reckon. And it just gets better and better if you leave it in the fridge for a few days. It's so good.
Thickens up. And
Yeah, so that's
flavours
only
just go-
3.
Yep.
Is there anything else?
Oh, the porchetta.
Oh, the porchetta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
You did it better than me.
Yeah, but you started it.
Yeah.
But that's mean
Yeah, because you did it on the barbecue, on the rotisserie.
on the rotisserie.
Can't do that. I used my barbecue for the first time. Did
you?
Yeah, the one I got
Some
for
sausages?
Christmas. Yeah. Doug Jarvis sausages.
Oh.
I made a big deal out of it. I made us all eat outside. Sausages. So our Christmas, 25th of December, took till late April for the barbecue to be used.
And now it's winter, and it'll probably get packed away, and you probably won't even unpack it at your new
I,
house.
I reckon I'll use it all the time because I'm going to be at home all the time now.
Because you can't afford to
Because
go
I'm
out.
going to be literally broke. And I
Yes.
bought half a beast, a quarter of a beast.
Yes.
So I'm going
When's
to
it
be.
arriving?
It's arrived. I put it straight in Papamoa
Okay.
so that I didn't have to. Yeah, it's in someone else's freezer.
Nice.
I'm excited about that. I can't wait for it. So I'm just going to eat my beast on my barbecue for winter. You won't see me anywhere
Good. Good.
apart from Italy because I'm going to Italy.
Ah. Go off.
I know. I'm
Are
very
you even allowed to
excited.
say this?
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
All right.
I have been offered my dream job. This is literally my dream job. Like I will.
So you're handing in your resignation?
I'm thinking about it, but I just need some money for a bit longer, so not yet. My dream job, I reckon. There's probably a couple of dream jobs that I have. One would be like just doing what I do, eating food all the time at nice restaurants, and then writing reviews
Yep.
and getting like
Food writer.
Yeah, as a food writer.
Yep.
Yeah, and for magazines, like nice, big, long-winded, lots of creative description words for me.
Yeah, well, your creative writing is up there.
Yeah, it's probably one of my other skills besides cooking.
Yep.
Like that was a naturally good skill for me. There's not many other ones,
No,
but
that's okay.
creative writing I'm very good at.
Creative writing, not like punctuation or grammar.
No, not English.
Yeah, not.
No. So what I'm going to be doing next year is hosting a food tour around Italy. So, yeah, I've been thinking about hosting food tours around Auckland and stuff like that, but someone's like, hey, let's do one around Italy. And so we're just looking at dates for next year. I'm thinking August next year, and it'll be a good few weeks. And yeah, I get to take 30 people, or a busload full of people
Insane.
with me. So if anyone's
Insane.
keen on coming along, we're just starting to plan it now.
Yep.
So we need to lock in dates. And then, so yeah, obviously I need to go on a research trip. So I'm going to Italy in September. Listen, actual though, they're paying for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know.
Hope you've got enough annual leave saved up.
Yeah, me too. I've actually never taken a day's annual leave in my life, so I should have about 5 years worth, luckily. In the system.
In the system.
Yeah, actually, you can pay it out, thanks.
No,
You can pay it out. 5 years
You
worth
don't
of
even
annual
know this,
leave.
but I've been putting every hour of annual leave in recently of yours.
Well, I hope you've put your own in.
Yeah,
We only
of
come to
course.
work for about 3 days. 3 hours
Oh, hop off. All right.
a day. So yeah, I'm doing
Exciting.
that.
Italy.
I know. I'm so excited about that. Italy.
That's
yeah,
wild.
and food. So I need to find the best restaurants I want to take people to.
Mm.
I want to make sure I'm like, because obviously I want to do it how I want to do it.
Yeah.
So, but usually when they do it, you get a buffet breakfast because that's part of the accommodation thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do I like get everyone out of doing the buffet breakfast so we can go to cafes and stuff?
Do like proper cafes.
But then that might not be realistic, like because you're also trying to keep the costs at a reasonable level.
It's not going to be though, is it?
Well, it has to be because no one will buy it. No one will be able to come otherwise.
Yep.
So I don't know. I might have to make some sacrifices, but
Yep.
yeah, researching the lunches and dinners, and then there's like quite cool like be my guest things where people take you into like their home or if they
that's
have like a
cool.
little vineyard or something
Yep.
and they sit around and they
Airbnb
cook for
kind
you.
of thing.
Yeah.
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it is quite cool. Yep. So yeah, hopefully some people are keen to come and join my bus tour.
Yeah.
I know. So exciting. I've got no one to look after the kids, so also if anyone wants to look after my kids for like 2 or 3 weeks in September, hit me up.
Luck.
I know. What else? Okay, Pepper and me.
Yes.
I want to talk about the fundraisers.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so we've always
we're-
done fundraisers,
Yeah.
right? But we've done like fundraising packs so that schools can sign up. You have your order forms. They order the fundraising packs.
Hand the piece of paper around.
Yeah,
and
hand the piece of paper
everybody
around,
does
fill it
with,
out.
I want one of these. I want one of these.
And then that we give them a
We give
percentage.
them an invoice.
Yes.
They collect the whole lot of money. At
Oh,
the
yeah,
start,
they collect-
and then they pay us the
And then they just pay us
whatever they have to.
the
So
discounted rate.
They sort of clip the ticket on the way, the organizer.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Well, it's been fine, but it is. You've come up with a far better, much less admin way to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Which is that we're now going to be just when people sign up to do fundraising through us, we're going to give the organisation a code,
Yeah.
and
It's a discount code.
anyone who uses that discount code will get a very small discount off our product. But then we give. So once the discount code's fit, how long does it run for?
We're sort of giving it 2 weeks. Most codes are going to be 2 weeks.
So you get
unless
2
there's
weeks to use that
other
order.
things, yeah.
And then once all the orders are in, we give 20% of the total amount of money to your club or organisation.
Yeah. So essentially, the organizer or the committee of the group is essentially an influencer with an affiliate code.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
they
best way to
become.
think about it.
That is a good way to think about it. So yeah, your netball head coach is
Turns
the
into an
influencer,
influencer.
and she's trying to get you all to use that code, and then the club gets 20% back.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you only get 5% off the
Yeah,
product.
it's a very small discount, but the point isn't to
Well, the
get
product
the discount.
isn't for you to have a discount; it's for the club or organisation to
get a
fundraise.
real decent
And so
kickback.
we're giving 25% off the product, which is a good big chunk for us of all full price products, and then it makes it really easy because the orders will come through individually, do they? And we just ship them out
We
straight
just ship
away.
them out as usual.
So there's no waiting for the fundraisers to
Correct.
come in.
Yeah,
There's
and
no
there's
big
no, like,
unboxing.
Somebody that having to like ring you up every week and be like, "Come collect your set that you
collect your
ordered.
order."
Do this," or chasing people to pay.
Yeah,
There's no
handing
nothing
out the
like that.
pies off the pallet at the
Exactly
kindergarten.
that. Exactly that.
Yeah.
There's no like people walking around with a box and coins trying to like cash up people and chase
I
people.
know. It's going to
literally
be.
just
I know.
pay for the
I
stuff.
feel like you've made it too simple though. Like for me,
And
that's the fun of fundraising: the chocolate
honestly-
bars and the gold coins.
Honestly, I think there is going to be some kickback, and I think there
Yeah.
is going to be a certain group of people that aren't going to fundraise because there's not that. Well, you think about cookie time cookies. There must be a reason that the cookie time cookie people walk around with a piece of paper.
Yes.
You know, like
Yes.
there's still that aspect to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But
Because you
I
have
think-
to do it at the time, at the point.
Yep.
They're at your door.
Yep.
You have to cough up.
Yep.
Whereas if you just given them a code, they might be like, oh, and then
just
they
forget
might
about
forget
it.
about it. But also, they might be like, wow, I'm getting 20% to the club, and I'm going to get whatever I want off that website. That's really cool.
So I think it's going to be great for clubs that have a high rate of Pepper and Me users already. Cause
Yeah,
lots of
even
people
if
just
they've
gonna-
got a couple of like fanatics, then they'll have a huge success rate. Yeah.
We'll just have to see. We'll give it a run for 6 months, and
See
if
how it goes.
it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll change tact again.
So if you're interested in running a fundraiser, we do a personalised code for your club or organisation. You email Shay.
Yep.
So CHAYE at pepperandme.co.nz.
Or if you head to the website in the menu bar up the top, or if you're on the phone, the menu bar on the left,
There's
there's
a
just a link
fundraising
through to
tab.
fundraising,
Yeah.
and you fill out a little form to tell us a little bit about your group, and we'll get back to you with some information.
Yeah, and then we're just working on some resources like Instagram stories that you can use and posts and things like that, and we'll put together an ebook of meals.
Recipes and
So we know that you know how to cook with it. I'm here cooking with it every day. But if we put together, say, 20 of our most popular family meals for you to hand out to your
is it
club.
almost like an MLM? Are we turning into Tupperware? Making all these
Well,
people sell our stuff? Who
I
cares?
don't know. It's just going to be easier for our dispatch staff is the main reason we're doing it, is that we don't have to have a whole other fundraising section.
Yep.
And not many people know we do these fundraisers.
No, and it did turn into a headache because we were having all these fundraising sets, and if we ran out of stock of something and there was a fundraiser happening, it turned into a real headache.
Yeah,
whereas
because
at
we're
the moment,
undoing fundraiser packs to pull out Man Rub. Yeah.
whereas at the moment, if what you want is there when you're ordering with the discount code, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Cool.
Okay, cool. All right, next thing I want to talk about,
Oh, yeah.
wokeness.
Wokeness.
Yes.
Are
like
we
being
woke?
woke.
Are we woke?
No.
No.
Because we call our pack Women's Weekly.
Oh, look! I tried like 3 times.
Did you?
I said I vocalized it like 3 times. I'm like, are
didn't
you
hear it.
sure we should call this pack Women's Weekly?
I just thought it was cute because when I think Women's Weekly, I think of literally like women from like the 70s and 80s like cooking their meal in the home. It's like an ode to them. It's not like a, you should be a woman in the kitchen. It's like a thinking back to the Women's Weekly. You know, the Women's Weekly doesn't even exist anymore.
I know. Yeah, it does.
Does it? Or Women's Day's not? No, Women's Day does. Women's Weekly's gone. One of them gone. Half of the media companies have fallen over.
All right.
That's my
Anyway,
point.
Okay.
You know? I don't know. I thought that was what I had in my head. I was like, cute, but then
Mind you, on the same note, how are we like still getting away with Man Rub and Man Grind?
we're literally calling something, it's like crack. Like one of our sources is like, it's like crack, and someone's like, oh, well, that's a great way to, that's quite bad. We probably shouldn't say that. Man Rub, Man Grind, like I've explained to people, those were Father's Day.
I know.
But you know what? Where's the line? I really
don't
do
know.
struggle with the line of like being able to have a bit of fun with things and then offending people. But someone, what did the email said about something like me being a mum and having a young daughter?
Yeah.
That I should be like horrified by the woman in the kitchen. But
Right.
I love being a woman in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you know what I don't want to do? Take my freaking bins out. That is what a man should do.
I'm just gonna like reverse out of this conversation.
It's literally the only thing a man is needed for in my life.
Here we
I
go.
don't need.
Here we go. Open up your inbox now. Complaint line.
But I don't think that makes me less of a woman or not a feminist. Like, I literally have my entire life covered. I do whatever I want. I just literally don't like putting my bins out. That's a personal preference. Some women like putting the bins out. Some men like cooking. It doesn't affect
Yep.
anything.
Yep.
For me, I love cooking. I obviously love cooking. I love cooking with my daughter. So that doesn't mean... Yeah, I guess it's a bit different. There's no man in our house. So it's... Yeah. Who cooks most at your house? You. Half and half.
It's probably half and half. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, me.
The
but
takeaway man.
That's because it's a newborn.
Yeah.
But no, it's pretty easy. I just think in this day and age, we don't really want to get ourselves cancelled. So if anything,
No, we
get us
don't.
cancelled.
But like, Eat Lit Food's still buying Balenciaga, and they're like,
Yep.
do you know?
All right.
Where's? I don't know. I'm not
don't know
saying I'm
either.
against it. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up.
We
Yeah.
don't have to be woke. We just have to not get cancelled.
Well, it'll be something. Who knows what we'll get cancelled for, right?
It'll be something.
One day. Yeah.
One day.
You never know, eh?
It'll be something dumb as well.
I know, it'll be something like, oh, that's not even worth being cancelled for. Like, if it was something fabulous and like sparkly and like all over the news, it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
You'd go down in flames. Not like some lame little thing.
Anyway.
Okay.
The set's sold out anyway,
The set's
so
all
it'll be
sold out,
gone
so no
and it
more
won't
women-
matter.
no more Women's Weekly.
So no one can complain.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask about that one time back in 2019 that you tried to buy aprons off AliExpress and just like against anyone else's better judgment, listened to the person on Alibaba saying, "Oh, our accountant says that Alibaba money
Oh,
won't
I
show
forgot
up.
about that.
So please just send it to our Indonesian bank account." And so what did you do?
Did I?
Yep.
I can't even remember this.
So you sent your money to the Indonesian bank account, and then what happened?
Well, I never got any aprons.
No, you never got any aprons.
And they keep messaging me being like,
No, it's because you kept chasing them up.
yeah, I let that one go pretty quickly. I obviously like buried that one. I was like, oh, I made that mistake.
Yeah.
Do you want to know a funny story?
Go on.
I have,
Is it along the same lines?
yeah, kind of. I don't know. I don't want to like give anything to. Okay, me and my friend, whose shall remain nameless, we thought there was some stuff on the internet that she wanted to get taken down,
Okay.
and I was like, surely there's hackers that can do it online. They can take anything off the internet. So she goes, I know, there's a website that you can post jobs on. It's
No.
called like Upwork.
Upwork.
So we posted on Upwork looking for a hacker to take something off the internet. And then we couldn't find anything. Someone's like, you need to get on dark web to do it. And we're like, we can't get on dark web. We don't know how. Well, I did try. I like rang some people and they're like... so anyway, I think we found some people on Upwork who did it. This guy in Kenya.
What?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I can do it. I need to buy this tool, this like hacking tool, to hack into this person's account. And we're like, yeah. He's like, yeah, $500. And we're like, yeah, transfer. Like, this is like moments of desperation. There's something you don't want on the internet. It needs to come down. You're like, get it off the internet. So we paid this hacker $500 to buy this tool to hack this person's account.
Let me
And then
guess.
he came back over the next 3 or 4 days. He's like, I'm 75% complete with the hack. It's just paused. I need another tool. I need another hacking tool. And we're like, well, we're already this deep in, like,
Oh my goodness.
I don't think we transferred any more money. I was like, no, this is absolutely a scam. Like, and I rang like one of my dodgy mates. I was like, is that a scam? He's like, you are an actual idiot. He's like,
Yeah.
do you know what? It'd be so much easier to go to pay. He reckons this is a dodgy person. Obviously didn't do it. He's like, you could just pay someone to beat them up. Like, he's like, that is like 50
Just
times
better.
easier to get something removed from the internet. He's like, you just get like, just get a
Oh my
heavy
goodness.
man or something they called to
my
like.
goodness.
I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So yeah, you can't really get
Wow.
things off the internet.
No, you can't.
What's in the other there?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
so-
let me guess, whatever is there is still there?
Yeah, and just got over it. Yeah, I guess people just forget about things. And it's not even, it wasn't even too big of a deal.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah, we always laugh about it now.
Cool. Okay. This podcast is once again sponsored by Pepper and Me. Pepper and Me are a producer of fine salt sauces, spice blends, condiments, and now meal bags. And thankfully, this podcast has the code Cherie Sucks. So use code Cherie Sucks and get a percentage off your order. And today, our winner of our weekly Cherie Sucks discount code, what do we call it? Giveaway? Is Tammy.
Cashback.
Cashback. So we're going to quickly call Tammy and let her know that we're going to refund her order. So, yeah.
What did she buy? Meal bags?
I'm not actually sure. I don't have it written down on my piece of paper. Sorry.
Dawn's pasta snacks have almost sold out. He's very pleased with
They'll
himself.
be sold out by the time that this goes live.
Are we doing more or nah?
Yeah, we have to. We got a couple more 1,000 bags.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. But it won't be, maybe another week or two.
Well, I hope everyone likes them. I've had no feedback yet because they're just getting shipped today.
I know.
So can't wait to see what everyone thinks.
I hope people like them as well. And it's so...
You don't get us cancelled for bringing a pasta snack to the Pepper and Me label. If we do...
That'll be what gets us cancelled.
You'll get cancelled,
Hi,
not
you've reached
me.
Tammy Hill. Sorry, I can't take your call right now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I
Tammy.
can. Thanks.
When you've finished recording,
Oh.
press hash for more options, or just hang up.
Okay, thanks. Tammy, you're here with Cherie and Lorne from Pepper and Me, and we're just letting you know that you're the winner of this week's podcast giveaway for using the discount code Cherie Sucks. Thanks for ordering and enjoy your order.
You're going to refund it?
Yeah, I'm going to refund it. Yeah. Did I not say that?
No.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye. Very good. Have you got a stock us of the week?
No, I don't this week, sorry.
Oh, should we go Capers and Rotorua?
Oh, yeah,
They're one of my
Capers is great.
faves. They have a great selection. Absolutely love it. Brilliant stockist. Oh, do you know what else I've been doing? I'll just mention this week. There's a little cafe called Maud down the road here.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully we've got some local listeners. Used to be great. 5 years ago, it was great. And
Even just like a year ago.
nah,
or a year and a
over
half
the
ago.
last 2 years, it's been very steady on a downhill slide. And I keep going because I just want to support the local, but it's just been shocking.
Right.
And one of my friends has taken it over and is turning it around. So I've been helping with the menu, and there is some very exciting dishes on there, and it's going to be great. So it's going to be called the General at the Lakes now.
Yep.
So it's the General from
The Mount.
who's
Cool.
coming to it. So yeah, if got any locals around,
Give it a couple of weeks. Oh,
give
is it
it-
opening
give
in
them-
May? So it'll
yeah,
be open pretty much.
well, they're working on it now. The menu change is sort of working through it now. So give them a couple of weeks to settle in, and then get back in there and give them all your support. And hopefully you're absolutely blown away. I think you will be, because the General is sensational.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
there's a great chef in there. There's great owners in there, and they're getting, working on
Cool.
staff. So yeah,
That makes
give
me
them
so
some
happy
support.
because
Me
it was the
too,
only,
honestly.
Like sort of cafe of that sort of level.
Yeah.
In the lakes, isn't
yes,
it? Really.
there's just nothing. There's only mall stuff like coffee
Yeah,
club and
yeah,
yeah. You don't want to go you want to give your money to locals, really.
Cool.
Yes, that's awesome. All right, have a good week, everyone. See you next week. I'll be moving house on Friday.
Yeah. Have
I'm
fun
gonna
with
be a
that.
Pep East mom.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to the Pepper and Me podcast, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're interested in any of the products that we're talking about, you'll find us at pepperandme.co.nz.